In this lecture, we speak directly to politicians, public administrators, and civil servants who bear the burden of turning promises into public value. Artificial intelligence is not a silver bullet, but it is a lever, one that can elevate service delivery, expose waste, and rebuild citizen trust when used with discipline. Without that discipline, AI will produce glossy dashboards that conceal decay, amplify bias in benefits and policing, and deepen dependence on foreign vendors. The task is not to do AI projects, but to govern with intelligence. A governor, minister, or permanent secretary, local government chairman should define a few measurable problems that citizens face every day: clinic stockouts, teacher absenteeism, crash-prone highways, tax leakage, land registry fraud, and waste collection failures. AI then enters the results chain as an instrument: data collection, analysis, decision-making, and enforcement, not as a press release. A vaccination program, for example, may integrate birth records, facility stock levels, and geospatial data to forecast demand by ward, optimize cold chain routes, and trigger replenishment before stockouts. The technology is invisible. The mother simply finds the vaccine available. Citizen engagement is the second pillar. Most governments still broadcast. They rarely listen. AI can summarize thousands of public comments, surface recurring complaints, translate feedback from local languages, and cluster issues by location or agency. When properly designed, this creates a loop. Citizens report broken boreholes or black spots, models prioritize by severity and equity, field teams receive tasks, completion is verified with time-stamped photos or sensor pings, residents rate the fix. Publish the queue, assignments, and outcomes. Visibility is a precondition for trust. Smart city rhetoric should be replaced with practical urban intelligence. Use computer vision on existing traffic cameras to measure congestion and optimize signal timing. Map bad roads using smartphone accelerometers. Predict flood risk from rainfall, drainage maps, and historical inundation. And schedule waste collection with fill-level sensors, not guesswork. None of this requires buying futuristic gadgets at premium prices. It requires connecting humble data sources, insisting on open standards, and setting performance contracts that reward outcomes, not hardware volume. Integrity systems are where AI can have the greatest impact. Procurement analytics can flag collusive bidding, split contracts, and unusual price movements. Tax systems can detect under-declaration by reconciling customs manifests, point-of-sale data, and bank flows. Social protection platforms can identify duplicate beneficiaries while protecting legitimate households. But these tools must never become secret weapons in factional battles. Publish risk indicators and audit methodologies. Create independent review panels and establish redress mechanisms. The legitimacy of anti-corruption analytics is as important as their technical accuracy. Prioritize clean, minimal, well-governed datasets over sprawling lakes of garbage. Adopt unique identifiers, enforce data quality standards, and design privacy by default, role-based access, encryption at rest and in transit, retention limits, and immutable logs. Require vendors to provide model cards describing training data, intended use, limitations, and known biases. Insist on the right to audit and export data in open formats to avoid lock-in. A government that does not own its data does not own its future. Public safety and justice deserve special caution. Predictive policing and risk scores can quietly embed historic discrimination and drive enforcement into the same neighborhoods, regardless of current realities. If such tools are used at all, make their outputs advisory, publish impact assessments, audit for disparate effects by gender, age, and community, and ensure judicial oversight. Surveillance without lawful purpose, safeguards, and transparency undermines democracy. The short-term illusion of control is not worth the long-term corrosion of legitimacy. Elections and information integrity now require continuous defense. Generative models can fabricate voices, faces, and documents with disturbing ease. Governments should establish rapid response provenance units to verify official communications, watermark synthetic government media, and partner with platforms and civil society to flag coordinated manipulation. Train spokespersons and agencies to disclose when AI assistance is used in public content. Deception thrives in ambiguity. Clarity is a public good. skills and operating model matter more than slogans. Create small, empowered delivery teams that integrate policy, legal, data, engineering, and field operations. Place them within the line ministry with authority to change processes, not as isolated innovation labs. Measure success by service outcomes, reduced maternal mortality, lower travel time, and increased school attendance, rather than by the number of pilots. Fund multi-year maintenance, not just year one procurement. Technology that is not maintained becomes infrastructure debt, fueling public cynicism. Financing and procurement must reward value, not vendor theatre. Prefer outcome-based contracts with service-level agreements and clawbacks for non-performance. Break megadeals into modular components to encourage local firms and avoid single-point failure. Require open APIs and data portability. When possible, co-develop with universities and local startups to keep knowledge in country. When importing, negotiate technology transfer and training obligations. Inclusion is a moral and practical necessity. Test systems in rural clinics, not only in capital hospitals, in public schools, not only in elite institutions. Offer voice and USSD channels where smartphones are rare. Translate interfaces. Budget for outreach. Evaluate models on underrepresented groups and publish error profiles. An efficient system that excludes the poor is not efficient, it is unjust. AI will not rescue weak leadership, but it will amplify principled leadership. Politicians and administrators who set clear goals, build lean data foundations, insist on transparency, and align technology with frontline realities will earn legitimacy the old-fashioned way, by solving problems citizens can feel. Those who chase shiny tools will find that machines can generate press releases, but not trust. The choice is stark and immediate. Govern with intelligence or govern by appearances, and watch confidence drain away.